Hello everyone, welcome back to another of my RWBY reactions. This time it'll be RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 11, Gravity. So we're in the run-up to the volume finale, so I expect more action, more crazy shenanigans, which already began last episode to be honest. Let's recap all of the things that are currently in motion. We've got Watts and Ironwood and their showdown in the big Amity Arena anime boss battle place. Even the music from that tiny bit that we got to see of them last episode definitely gave the feel of a big sort of anime or JRPG battle. People have been being evacuated to Atlas from Mantor, so there's been some hopeful moments as our heroes go defend the citizens from the Grim. We also had Robin making her statement showing her support for Ironwood. Penny also seems to be well regarded as a hero again. So you've had some nice moments, but I expect that not to last necessarily, or at least not to be uninterrupted by other bad stuff. So we've also got Tyrion, speaking of bad stuff, versus Robin, Crow, and Clover, so that'll be good. Tyrion is obviously no slouch in the combat department, and he fought pretty evenly with Crow last time they met, so this'll be interesting. Speaking of the unknown threats, we've got Cinder and Neo, who are also making their move, or their moves, as it were. I feel like their targets will probably be the Winter Maiden, and or the Relic, and or Oscar. And then I just thought about, they showed Neo transforming into Ruby last episode, and I thought, that was just kind of a funny thing. But putting it together with all of these little moments that Oscar and Ruby have been having, suddenly I'm afraid that that's going to mean that even though Neo can't talk, she can still probably get much closer to Oscar without being suspected. That might not even need to happen. She can probably still stealth in all sorts of other ways, but I've just suddenly got these thoughts of her pretending to be Ruby and then, taking Oscar out. Can't remember whether I read the synopsis. If I didn't, it is, between Watts, Tyrion, and the seemingly endless swarm of Grim, evil is encroaching on our heroes from all sides. The biggest threat, however, may be hiding where they least expect it. So, I don't know whether that biggest threat refers to Cinder and Neo, or whether we're going to see Salem coming in as well, actually. Or some other unknown threat, who knows. Anyway, I'm ready to go. It's going to be exciting. I see that the option for captions has appeared again, so I'm going to turn that on. Are we all ready? Let's go. I'd been sort of anticipating a lot more unrelenting bleakness, and we haven't really had that. I'm not complaining, though. As I've said before, I sort of like it when... I like it when the heroes at least get some victories. Even if it ends up being like it can still be a downer season. There's still, plenty of opportunity for that, but there's still plenty of opportunity for it to go real bad, but we can still have these moments where the heroes are, having small victories, like the trust being built between Ironwood and the other counselors, having Jacques exposed and all that sort of stuff. Even with those victories, we're still, we've still got a city overrun with Grim. We've still got the bad guys, running free, ready to cause more havoc. There's still plenty of chance for characters to get injured or, Now what tricks? Holy shit. That is cool as hell. Come on, Ironwood. What is not bad at combat? He obviously relies on his tricks and stuff, but... Nice one, Ironwood. Shifting gravity and momentum-based fighting allows for some real cool stuff. Oh, get wrecked. I've seen him flicker twice. Is that to represent just that his aura's been used to protect him? At first... Yeah, I don't think it was to represent his aura being depleted.
I gave you everything you could have wanted. You chose that fat imbecile over me.
That rat imbecile?
I suppose in this instance, my brains and your brawn are evenly matched.
You're smart, but you're not the only one who can count.
Oh, I know.
Ugh.
That was a little too close for my liking, James. Rebuilding those rings is going to be such a pain. Now, if you'll excuse me. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I mean, unless you're hoping to add more metal to that body of yours. All right, now, where did they put them? What?
That is severely underestimating Ironwood.
I will sacrifice whatever it takes to stop her.
Oh, I hope you do, James. I hope you do.
Tyrion Kalos, you're under arrest.
thing I meant to comment on is that I realized in the intro we don't see Clover. Oh, nice. Three of them have good teamwork. Mother.
Where's that smile now?
This is Clover, requesting prisoner transport. We have Tyrion Kalos in custody.
Those both seemed too easy. Here we go.
All students are to remain indoors until further notice.
Faculty and upperclassmen can provide
Schnee,
Yes, sir.
was anyone caught trying to enter the school grounds while I was away?
That seems bad.
Are you sure?
Still afraid, I see. Now show me where you've been hiding her.
Affirmative. I don't understand. Why would the General call us back without giving a reason?
Especially with evacuations still going on in Mantle.
You don't have to understand orders, kids. You just have to follow them.
Civvy transports won't be stopping anytime soon. The General says he needs us now, he needs us now.
You all get to the General and find out what's happening. We'll bring Oscar and see you soon.
General Ironwood?
We have made a critical error. The Black Queen was the symbol Salem showed us before we lost everything. Her way of telling us she was inside. That it was too late. We stopped Watts. We stopped Kalos, but someone was here. They put this in my office to tell me that it... What if Mantle was just a distraction? What if it was just to draw us away from the Academy to...
Sir, it's going to be okay. We've got Mantle on our side now, and...
How do we know that wasn't part of their plan? How do we know they didn't want us to bring people into Atlas by the thousands?
Gravity.
Trying to save everyone, we left ourselves most vulnerable.
Salem has been one step ahead of us this entire time!
It's glass.
Cinder.
Black glass. This was Cinder.
She's alive? And she's here?
If Cinder's here, then for all we know, Hazel's here too.
Sir, this isn't over yet. We're with you.
Come on, what
Are
next?
you with me?
Uh-oh.
Sir?
How did Robin know about the Global Communications Project?
I was wondering if this would come back.
The night of the ambush.
You did what?
We were trying to help.
By going behind our backs?
Wait. Does that mean you let her escape?
Robin is on our side. She always has been.
We didn't know that for sure.
None of this matters right now.
Loyalty always matters!
You didn't check what was inside?
General Ironwood.
It's gonna explode?
The brave huntsman and huntresses bested Arthur Watts. Congratulations.
We
That
stopped
looks neat.
Gideon too, and we'll stop Cinder and anyone else you try to send here.
Dear girl, their goal was never victory. It was merely to set the stage.
For what?
For me. Time isn't on your side, James. It's always been on mine. The people of Atlas have suffered enough. Surrender the staff and the lamp to me, and they needn't suffer any further.
That's not going to happen.
Simply accept the futility of your situation. And this can all be over.
We've seen what you're capable of. The lamp showed us. It showed us everything. We've seen that you can't be killed. But we've also seen you fail. We don't have to kill you to stop you. And we will stop you.
Ominous music is right.
Mother said those words to me.
Oof.
My mother?
She was wrong too.
Oh, that noise.
That's Salem? That's who we're up against?
And she's apparently on her way.
But we'd be alerted if any forces had approached the kingdom. We have long-range proximity alarms all along the coast and—
They're offline. With all of the chaos, we didn't notice.
Watts must have shut them down.
Or they've already been destroyed.
all of them?
You said in your speech that Amity Tower was ready to launch. Was that true?
No. You just said that. To lure out Watts.
General Ironwood?
I've sent your sister to claim the power of the Winter Maiden.
What?
When I realized we'd been compromised, I knew we couldn't wait any longer. The staff and the lamp have to be locked away.
I thought
That's not gonna go
you
well.
said we could keep it.
Well, that was before you lied to me about the lamp. Before you lied to us about Robin. Before Salem was right on our doorstep. Before Mantle was nearly destroyed. And myself and my army were left exhausted. The timeline has changed. And so we must change accordingly.
What are our orders, sir?
We are going to take our plan for Amity Tower and apply it to the city of Atlas.
What?
It was Oz's plan in a former life, but he didn't take it far enough. If we harness the power of the staff and raise ourselves high into the atmosphere, the city's artificial climate will keep citizens and food supplies unharmed, always out of reach of whatever Salem may try to send our way.
But we're nowhere near finished evacuating everyone. You'd be leaving Mantle to die.
Yes, I would.
And then what?
We can't allow Salem to capture the relics. This is our best chance at getting the staff, the lamp, and the maiden as far away from her as possible.
But we have an opportunity to reunite the world. If we launch the tower, we can all work together again. We could even call for help.
if we can hold out long enough.
Sometimes doing the right thing means making tough decisions.
You're right. And I think the right thing to do would be to stand our ground.
Me too.
Me too. Me too.
We ran ourselves ragged, trying to save Mantle tonight. We try that again against an even larger force.
But you're huntsmen and huntresses! You can't just back down from a fight!
You can't focus on one single fight while trying to win a war.
What's the council going to say?
Nothing. Once I declare martial law.
Oh, what about Robin?
Who exactly are you loyal to?
We're loyal to the people counting on us to save them.
We are saving who we can. And you're
That is some
standing in
cold
our way.
calculus.
It's John! We've got a serious problem!
Ironwood's declaring martial law and abandoning Mantle! Salem is coming and he's going to use the staff to move Atlas! If we don't stop him, Mantle's going to be
Well, this isn't awkward.
I'm sorry it's come to this. But until Atlas and the relics are safe, you are all under arrest.
We won't just let you take us.
I know.
Ruby, are you there? Ruby!
Did you tell them?
Oscar, where are you?
That must have been Neo's work. I knew it was too good. Ah! Oh, that's cool. All of the markings describing the flow of the fight. Here's an area we didn't see, did we? This episode, I mean. I forgot to write stuff again. Alright. So you know what I didn't consider in the list of things that could go wrong? Was that the things that went right could still go wrong. That I didn't consider. Naively, I thought, hey, good, they're all friends. And now they can work together against the bad guys. And, you know, that's going to be the main issue here is how do they do that? At least they're united, but, you know, we've still got this huge threat. But no. Internal conflict was still an issue. Damn it. I mean, it's fine, it makes sense. With this extra stress sort of applied, I can see the... I don't like it, but I can see how Ironwood is suddenly reverting back, I guess. This fight was pretty cool. I mean, yep, turns out Watts did put up a good fight, but not good enough. They brought enough strength to bear against Tyrion to defeat him, so that's good. But of course now you've got this awkward situation where, oh, maybe that's why it wasn't referring to that particular fight. You could see the grin on Tyrion's face at the end there, when he realizes that now there's a wedge being driven between Crow and Robin and Clover, as he could hear those orders coming through. Yeah, this is Ironwood's weakness. It's getting... It showed before how afraid he is. When he got compromised the last time, that's something that he still thinks about. And so that must have hit him hard seeing again. When he thought everything was, you know, in hand, gets back and is taunted by the Black Queen again. These noises.
We've seen that you can't be killed, but we've also seen you fail. We don't have to kill you to stop you, and we will stop you.
Your mother said those words to me.
My mother?
That horrible noise.
She was wrong too.
Wow, Salem really messed with her. Possibly the biggest threat against her at the moment.
Salem is coming and he's going to use the staff to move Atlas. If we don't stop him...
Oh yeah, we did see that corridor. Look at that. Look at that grin. I wonder what happened to Watts. And Oscar's missing. Well, anyway, I guess I was right about this whole cascade of terribleness leading up to the finale, and about there being still plenty of time for things to go wrong. Alright. What episode was this? 11. Okay. I worked out how many episodes there were last time. 13, I think? I hope it's 13, jeez. Anyway. I will be back next week for another episode. Until then, see you later.